Okay, we can start with today's lesson. All right. Today we'll be covering these three sections, right? Situational writing, vocab, close, and synthesis. Okay, I'll be giving you stipulated time, right? Situational writing, I'll be giving you about, 15 minutes for this. Okay, vocab close, I'll be giving you about, let's see, this is out of 5 marks, right? So, okay, this one I can give you 8 minutes. And synthesis and transformation, I can give you about 12 minutes for this. Okay, we'll start with our situational writing first, okay? Remember, students, just a briefing, yeah? What is the PAT, the purpose, the audience, the tone, right? Who are you writing to? Okay, what are you writing for? The purpose, right? And the tone that you're supposed to write in it, the situational writing piece in, right? Read through the bullet points, what information is required, read through the situational text, okay? Try to match the details to the points in the text. Okay, now this is actually the main situational writing. Okay, I would like you to go and try it out. Okay, over here, we'll go through this later. Okay, but I want you to write it out first. Take about 15 minutes to do so. Right, okay, at about 4:01 p.m. Okay, I'll go through a sample piece together with the points that I would like you to be careful or rather to take note of. Okay? Okay, come back to me. Yes, some of you are saying, what song is this? I know it's a very nice background song, right? This is actually taken off the not soundtrack, but basically it's by Piano Guys, right? So I love the piano. I think it's an awesome soundtrack when you're studying and when you need to concentrate. So if you're interested, right, just go Google up Piano Guys on YouTube and you'll be able to find a whole, they do lots of songs, right? Like combined songs. So that would be quite good. All right. Okay. Back to your attention. Can I just confirm that my screen is still being shared on the PowerPoint slides, right? Yes. Okay. Awesome. Thank you, Sai. Sai Turgess, is it? That's your name, sweetheart? Sorry. It's okay. That's correct. Okay. Awesome. Thank you. All right. Okay. Let me just briefly go through with you before I'll go more in depth. Okay. So basically, we can tell that this is actually an adventure race kind of a brochure, right? Okay. That this particular person, Claire, is going to write an email to Jerry to ask him to join the team that she intends to form with Jim. Okay, this I need to use a different color. Jim and Ben, right? Okay, please pay attention to their names, yeah, students, because you remember at the end of the day, they did ask who are your team members. Okay, so because they asked who are your team members, you need to pay a little bit more attention to these details. Okay, the exam paper, if it's tricky, it's not going to be giving it to you. Okay, and it's up to you to be able to pull it out yourself, the information. Okay, so remember you need to include the date and venue of the race, okay, which is all here. Okay, I would say that this is point A, right? Okay, this is how I'm going to label it, and I would encourage you to do the same. You label your bullet points A, B, C, D. If there's an E, you label an E. So date will be A1, right? And this will be A2, correct? So you have A, basically 1 and 2 here. Okay, date and location. Okay, names of the family members, names of the members of your relay team, right? You have B, right? Which is Jim and Ben. Okay, 2 reasons why you want Jerry to join your team. Okay, why? Shall we ask Jerry to join? He's the best runner. That's reason 1, C1. And he jogs by himself almost every day so he can motivate us. C2. This is C. So far, so good? Okay, wonderful. Why your team should register early? Okay, what perks, what advantage do you get when you register early, right? Basically, it's over here. Pay registration fee, register early to get 4 free t-shirts. So this would be your D. Okay, students, so far so good, right? Okay, so just to reiterate, your purpose would be to email Jerry to ask him to join your team. Audience is not clear. Audience is actually Jerry. This is who you have to address, right? Tone will be informal or friendly because it's basically something very casual. Okay, now, all these details we've gone through just now already. I just typed it out so it's easier for you. Don't worry, we will upload this, so don't need to copy anything. Okay, now let me show you the sample, okay? Remember, it's free and easy. It's a situational writing piece. This is just a sample of what you can possibly write. Okay, email address you need to have there, right? Okay, Jerry at ABC, Claire at XYZ. Remember what we will be looking out for will be the name, because they already tell you that you are taking on this persona as Claire, right? Okay, what is the subject? Remember, bold, underline. Okay, in your context, you just have to write down the correct subject with capital letters, right? For a start, okay? Invitation to join Adventure Relay Race to 2022, okay? All must be capital, cannot be small letters. Okay, now remember, what do we include for our body one, which is an introduction basically, right? You ask after him. You cannot just straight away say, I'm writing to. That's very rude, right? So ask, it's been too long. How have you been? Okay, basically you ask after the person. Reason for writing and the names of the family names of the members. Basically, you can jumble it all up. Okay, it doesn't have to go in order as long as the points are there. I'm sure your teacher will have told you. We mark by points, we don't mark by order. Okay, so I'm writing to ask if it would like to join our team for the Adventure Relay Race 2022. Ben, Jim, and I. Okay, so these are your teammates, right? So basically, this is, I think, point B. I'm thinking of taking part in this race to run 400 meters each. This is you haven't even gotten to your A yet. Your A will be in the next paragraph. Okay, so far so good, yeah? Okay, then you tell me about the date and venue, which is A, right? Just now we marked the bullet points A, okay, and 2 reasons why you want him to join, C1 and C2. Correct? Okay, race will take place on this date. Okay, all these fall under A. So you get your 1 point for that. We would love for you to join our team as you are the best runner in school. So this is C1. Okay, and we are greatly inspired by the daily jogging sessions that you do by yourself. C2. How will it benefit you? You will be a great motivator to train us for the next 2 months. Okay, a sample of what you can write. Remember, students, we also mark according to engagement. As I'm sure you know, content is out of 6, language is out of 9. Engagement falls under language. Okay, now for the last paragraph, conclusion, why the team should register early. Okay, basically, before you even go to that, talk about the prices, right? Okay, to actually the prizes will entice him to join you, right? The top 10 fastest teams win attractive prizes, and with your speed, we will be able to win some awesome prizes. Okay, then now you talk about why you need to register early. We need to pay a registration fee of $5 per team, and it will be good to register early by 5th January to receive 4 free t-shirts. Okay, please let me know if you're keen to join us. Looking forward to training with you. Always end off on a positive note, okay, because you do hope that he joins you, right? You want to win, right? Obviously, you want to you enter a race wanting to win. You don't enter a race wanting to lose. Okay, students, all good so far? Clear? Any questions, just chat with me, okay? So I can address it, all right? If you want to say something to me, just chat with me. Okay, now we'll move on to our, okay, just to repeat this before I close off on the sit writing, right? Okay, purpose, audience, tone. Number 1, you need to remember, read through the bullet points, match A to A, B to B, C to C, D to D, and if there's a E, E to E. Okay, read through the situational writing text, and as I said, match it. Okay, now we'll take a quick 30-second eye break. We'll go on to our vocab close. Okay, let me, for this one, okay, I will share with you the Word document because I did not copy it over to my PowerPoint slide. Okay, so for this one, we'll take it. Did I give you 8 minutes? I think I gave you 8 minutes for this one, right? Okay, let me open it up on my Word. Okay, and for those of you who do not have your document, which is, I'm wondering why you don't have it. Okay, please have a look at it and you can use that. Okay, 1 second. Let me just draw it out. Okay. Slide test much. Okay. Let me pull out your P5, P6. Okay. Awesome. Let me just share this with you shortly. At most, I can go with 3 questions. I can't go with anything more than that, unfortunately. So we will have to do a flip after that. Okay. Let me just share my screen with you so that you can actually have a look at it. 1 second. Cool. Can see my Word document, right? Okay. Time now is 4:09, students. 4:17 p.m. We'll check through answers. Okay. 4:12 p.m. I will flip to the next two questions. Actually, 4:12 doesn't seem right. 4:13. Okay, please start doing it now. These are the questions, okay? I will move down later. All right. Okie dokie. Now let's go through the answers. Okay, 1 second. Quite tired of this shifting. Hang on. Let me stop sharing this. I need to. I didn't even know that. Was it sharing in the first place? Okay. I'm stop sharing this. Okay. My screen. Oops. What's going on? Okay. Okay, come. Let's go through this now. I think you are able to see it, right? Okay, let me go into full screen. Okay. Extreme, I'll just read through it once first, okay, before we go through the answers. Extreme weather conditions and rising sea levels have resulted in the worst flooding that Malaysia has ever experienced. Floods in the region have left many residents stranded and without food or water. The Malaysian government is rushing to provide supplies for the affected citizens. Meanwhile, authorities in Southeast Asia are scrambling to send aid and resources to assist their stricken neighbors. Okay, now first question, right? Okay, extreme weather conditions, basically you're talking about very severe. Okay, when you're talking about extreme, you're talking about very severe things that weather conditions that you can never imagine. So we're talking about B. Okay, rising sea levels have resulted in the worst flooding. Rising would be increasing. Okay, floods in the region have left many residents stranded. Basically, when you're stranded, it means that you're forsaken. You're left there with nothing, right? You can turn to nobody. You can't go anywhere. Not high and dry. Okay, beached is basically to be there, but you're not beached, right? You're stranded and without food. So the context of it is that you can't really move around very much. You don't have food. You don't have water. Okay, that's why they say that the floods are there, you know, that rather the floods have been caused and therefore residents are left stranded. Okay, the first answer is B, B, B so far. Okay, be careful your students because my slides are all the same, right? So when I change slide, like now I've just changed, right? So you need to look out for what it is that I'm actually, which question I'm going through. Okay, so the Malaysian government is rushing to provide supplies for the affected citizens. Meanwhile, authorities in Southeast Asia are scrambling to send aid, would be to send assistance. Okay, not charity, right? Charity usually we talk about money, not welfare. Welfare is how a person, or rather how these people are, right? You know, their social, emotional well-being. Not sustain. Sustain is to keep you, but assistance, aid is assistance over here. Okay, and resources to assist their stricken neighbors. Stricken would be afflicted, people who have been affected by something. Not troubled, not sickened. You didn't, you know, sickened means you're completely like disgusted, right? Not struck. Okay, students, so these are the answers, all right? Okay, now, synthesis and transformation, I'll give you 12 minutes for this, okay? This one I've copied down, but I think the vocab close was a bit too complicating to lift off everything. So 12 minutes for this, okay? At 4:30, 2 p.m., I'll go through the answers. Okay, each question you should take about 2 minutes, yeah? Because you need to check through. Okay? Okay, students. Very good. I can see many of you have finished some of you are just typing the answers for me and I'm like, okay, wow, that's a lot of typing. Okay, let's carry on with the going through, okay, of the answers. All right. Okay, we go through the questions, you can just feel free to type out your answers if you'd like me to just go through and read them out to see whether they're accepted, okay? Now, let me see all your faces and let me open the chat because I'm struggling with that. One second now. What am I saying? Okay, awesome. Okay, now the first question. Sally enjoys ice skating. Her sister enjoys ice skating too. One person, two people, or two persons. So both, okay, you have person one, person two, and then you have the verb here, right? Okay, so both Sally and her sister. Okay, is it is or are? Some people tell me, sorry, not is or are, but rather is it a singular verb or is it a plural verb? Some people tell me enjoy, some people tell me enjoy. If it's two people, it will be enjoy ice skating. All right, students, if it's two people, we take away the S if that is the case. Okay, so both Sally and her sister enjoy ice skating.